it going, everybody? This is MAXWELL, and today we're going to be taking a slightly different look at a game called Super Comboman. This is a game I first saw during EVO of last year, and since then, I think we've put up at least 2 gameplay demos for this game, so I thought today maybe we could take a more behind-the-scenes approach to the making of this game. And to help me do that, I'm joined by an all-star panel of indie developers extraordinaire. Why don't you 3 go through and introduce yourselves?
My name is Justin Woodward, creative dome piece, aka ICJ man.
My name is Joseph BUSTOS, and I am an animator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. My name is Ashley Tahila, and I'm also known as Onihat Online. And I'm one of the character designers and animators for the game. So this is FJ, he's the boss. He's actually part Wrecking Ball, part humongous dude.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we're looking at is when he's actually a ball. So this is how, like, his concept right now is just a ball. Like, this is when he's actually a wrecking ball. This is one of the concepts. So we just sketch out what he would look like as a ball, how he acts. So
I can see Smashes is one of his key character pillars right there.
Yeah, like our other dude, Joseph here, we'll actually show you that later on.
Yes.
So what we have here is when he turns to his ball form, and after we figure out like how we want him and how he moves and his feel and his character, like when I was designing him, I designed him off a previous design that we already had, and I just felt like he would have a fuzzy lumpkin kind of character, so kind of short-tempered, pretty angry. So after we get all that all sorted out, we start working on the roughs and keys, and that's how we get this guy right here. So this is like roughs. They'll be more added in here. Like as soon as it gets approved, like we like this, we need more frames, like of course. So after we get the complete okay for this, it actually goes on to its close to final form, or usually has first passes, but I have like the final one, which is
okay.
this. So that's how we go for concepts, but for designing other characters as well, because I was in charge of designing the boss guy, I also need to like design some of his other stuff, or other things inside the levels as well. So we have 3 extra characters that aren't in the game yet, but there are also some designs. So we are actually looking at trying to find more female characters inside the game, because after taking a quick look, we actually don't have a lot.
Okay.
So we're thinking having like small characters, like cute ones that are easy to destroy, whatever.
And sticks of dynamite are pretty much made to get destroyed.
Yeah, and they actually destroy a lot of things. So yeah, like if when the game comes out, you're gonna realize there's a lot of breakables. So a little dynamite guy or bomb guys, you can go and destroy everything. It's fun. So this is like one of the early concepts of them, like either a girl and a dude trying to play with a lot of things, like a bandana because it's all secretive and scary, and then there's a mustache, backwards bandana.
I like the little rain boots, I gotta say. It's a good touch.
I don't even know how that happened. I was like, I need shoes.
Girls wear boots. I love it.
I know. So like that was cute and all, but we actually worked on something else as well. And this was there you go. Her name is Bombay. This is one of like the first passes we have of her. And I just want something cute, small. I like Mega Man. So
She's pretty adorable.
So yeah, so I try to like make it more of a girl by just like the eyelashes and the color. So like that's pretty basic. So I went a little further and decided to make it so then like it actually has more of a character. So actually the fire eventually turns to either like a pigtail or like a ponytail. So it looks more like a girl. And there's also some other stuff here, like when she's about to detonate or she gets really mad. It's basically a bomb. So like it just destroys everything in its path if it explodes. But she's still in development right now, and I like her, she's pretty cute.
Yeah. So this is my rough animation. So basically, we started off, like before I started off with the rough, I have to talk with Ashley because me and her are like, have to work in this together because since she's more informed, like since she know more about this character than I do, I have to ask her about like his personality and apply to the animation, and given by what type of move also. So I like have to do this, and while doing it, I was like, first thing I do is like I think of his character, because like you see right now he's very aggressive.
I know he's got the frowny eyebrows.
Yes.
Looks very aggressive.
Yes. So with that, with Ashley's help, I was able to like imagine what type of move he'll be doing. But basically, this actually like since it's heavy, I wanted the weight to be heavier when it comes down.
Okay.
Like you could see like in the middle, like it kind of like hold up in the air just a little and then just like move down.
Yeah, give some extra weight to that elbow that's about to come crashing
For the
down.
hang time.
Yes. While in the process, I'll show it to everyone else and it, you know, like and have everyone critique it before I move on to the process.
Now, do you find in a lot of cases like the way that the move is going to function is already sketched out, and you're just sort of realizing that vision, or do you have a lot of leeway to like design how you want the moves to look?
For this one, it's actually been roughed before I touched it.
Okay.
So it's more like it's already there for me, and I just you know just added more and changed some of the pose. And after that process of rough, I draw out the outline, and from here you can tell like it's more clear for coloring and be able to see the proportion of the character. Like, am I doing it right? Is there anything that's unproportionate about the character or the poses that need to be changed? And this is how it looked like for the final version. As you can tell, the smears have been changed because
He's got a little extra flair on his forearm.
Yeah, due to like changes and the critique over in the process of creating this. And you know, it's like being as an animator, like I can't really do this alone. Like I need everyone's critique, even though like you know, like, it takes a lot of communicating with with everyone else and make sure that you know it's very consistent.
So we had an idea. So we have the characters that are called, we call them putties because they're just the generic characters, kind of similar to Power Rangers.
I know. I was about to ask.
Yeah. So like,
would you say it's a patrol of putties, maybe?
Yeah. No, but that was just the generic name, and then we named them they're Dodeco workers or whatever. So they're workers for this construction site, right? And we were trying to come up with another enemy and a boss that basically called other enemies or Dodeco workers out there to attack the player. So Evan, Dub Mobile, he's in San Diego. He's working with us. He's animating too. He's like, let's do a pimp concept. So he's so like he made a pimp character, and like he has a gold fronts on the top, and he has like this crazy hair and this goatee and stuff. And he was gonna like whistle for his hoes, which his hoes were gonna be these these characters, right? So I was like, it's like really great design, but then like, and then I was like, we gotta kind of we gotta tone it down, just because I mean that would be cool for another concept where we're really going after like stereotypes and stuff like that, but it doesn't really completely fit. So he's like, yeah, that's cool. I just want to try something outlandish. So he kind of toned it down with the next iteration of him. So he's kind of like the old school. With a Superfly.
I like how you kept the chalice.
Yeah, the chalice was golden, so he kept the chalice. He gave a more 70s like players club vibe. But then and then he also created some moves like what he was gonna do. He was gonna snap his fingers, and then that's how his minions were gonna come out. So he came up with some really cool designs for that. And so that's what he looks like. And we decided like we can't do this. Just like it's not really completely working. Yeah. So we're gonna go with a different design for this next enemy / minion boss. Yeah.
All right. Was there anything else you guys wanted to show off?
I just wanted to shout out Sam he's working on the soundtrack. Sam Billen, he's working on the soundtrack.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah, we got three. Yes, we're hearing it now. You know what I mean? We're rolling to it, but Yeah, he's got 3 extended songs out for the soundtrack, and they're going to be in the game, and they sound really great. We really, it was a process, getting it to the feel that we wanted to get really original.
And do you guys have any updates on potential release or when people can expect more information?
We're still looking to release in May, and we are busting out pre-orders. So join the Combo Coalition. not Coco. Not
Hashtag Combo Coalition.
Yeah, Combo Coalition. Supercomboman.com.
Alright, well thank you guys so much for stopping by and giving us a quick behind the scenes look at Super Comboman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.